वर्क कल्चर देखिए, वर्क कल्चर refers to the values, behaviors, norms, and practices that define how a business or organization run. It can encompass the mission and values of organization, how employees engage with one another and with management, the level of collaboration and teamwork, and the overall attitude and environment of the workplace. A positive work culture can lead to increased employee happiness and productivity, whereas a negative work culture can lead to increased turnover and low morale. And a component of positive work culture, the communication, clarity, transparency, continuous learning, and personal development are prioritized. A sense of belonging and teamwork, diversity and inclusivity are valued. All employees are treated fairly and equally. A healthy balance of work and personal लाइफ ठीक है, ये हो गया पॉजिटिव कल्चर की मतलब कम्युनिकेशन क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए, ट्रांसपेरेंसी होनी चाहिए, कंटिन्यूस लर्निंग एंड पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट होना चाहिए, सेंस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग एंड टीम वर्क होना चाहिए, एंड डाइवर्सिटी एंड इंक्लूसिविटी आर वैल्यूड, एंड ऑल एम्प्लॉइज आर ट्रीटेड फेयरली एंड इक्वली, एंड हेल्दी बैलेंस ऑफ वर्क एंड पर्सनल लाइफ होना चाहिए। इसके साथ साथ अगर हम देखेंगे कि सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ द पॉजिटिव वर्क कल्चर क्या है, कि वर्क कल्चर मतलब वर्क प्लेस कल्चर इज क्रूशियल टू bringing out the best in employees and retaining them for an extended period of time. And the organization must provide a favorable environment for employees so that they may concentrate on their work rather than interfering with one another. And the characteristics of a healthy work culture क्या हो सकते हैं कि employees are happier and more productive in a favorable work environment and open and transparent होना चाहिए. A good work culture promotes open and transparent communication at all levels of the organization. Employees are free to voice their thoughts, concerns, and criticism, and Management actively listens and responds constructively. And trust and respect are important elements of a successful workplace culture. Characteristics of a healthy work culture: employees are happier and more productive in a favorable work environment, open and transparent. A good work culture promotes open and transparent communication at all levels of organization. Employees are free to voice their thoughts, concerns, and criticism, and management actively listens and responds constructively. Trust and respect are important element of a successful workplace culture, and workplace culture. Employees have faith in their leaders, colleagues, and teams, and they value different viewpoints, contributions, and background. Clear values and purpose. Employees understand the organization's mission and values, and their work reflect these ideas, providing meaning and direction. Collaboration and teamwork. Employees are encouraged to collaborate, share knowledge and skills, and root for one another's success. Improved problem solving, innovation, and productivity results from effective teamwork. Work life balance. Employers encourage flexible work arrangements, prioritize employees' well being, and give resources and assistance to help employees achieve a healthy work life balance. Employees' efforts and successes are recognized and rewarded in a good work culture. Professional growth. A good work culture places a high focus on continual learning and professional growth. Employers create opportunities for people to grow and attain their full potential by providing opportunities for skill developments and training and career promotion. Diversity and inclusion are valued and embraced in a healthy work culture. It fosters creativity. The diversity and inclusion are valued and embraced in a healthy work culture. It fosters creativity, innovation, and a broad viewpoint by creating an environment in which people from varied backgrounds feel accepted and respected and included. Workload balance and realistic expectations होनी चाहिए. A healthy work culture encourages acceptable workload and realistic expectations of employees. It works to prevent burnout by ensuring that job expectations are manageable and that employees have the resources and support they need to carry out their obligations. Anonymity and empowerment, autonomy and empowerment. A strong work culture empowers employees by giving them autonomy and decision-making authority in their roles, and it expects people to take ownership of their job, make independent decisions, and contribute to the success of the organization. ये तो हो गया characteristics of work culture. उसके बाद हम पढ़ने वाले हैं issues and challenges with the poor work culture. Poor work culture can have various detrimental features that negatively affect employees' morale, productivity, and overall organization performance. And here are some common features of poor work culture. पहला तो है lack of communication. In a poor work culture, there is often a lack of effective communication among employees and between management and staff. And this can lead to misunderstanding, conflict, and a breakdown in teamwork and collaboration. Absence of trust. Trust is essential for a healthy work culture. But in a poor work culture, trust is often lacking. Absence of trust. Trust is essential for a healthy work culture, but in a poor work culture, trust is often lacking. Employees may feel unsupported, unprecedented, and valued, leading to low morale and decreased engagement. Poor micromanagement. Poor work culture often involve excessive micromanagement where managers closely scrutinize and control every aspects of their employees' work. And this can create a stifling environment that hampers creativity, autonomy, and individual growth. Lack of recognition and rewards. When employees' contributions and achievements are not recognized or rewarded, it can lead to a lack of motivation and a sense of demotivation. High turnover rate. ठीक है, and a poor work culture can contribute to a high turnover rate, and employees may feel dissatisfied and seek opportunity elsewhere. And constant turnover negatively impact the team dynamics, institutional knowledge, and productivity. Bullying or harassment. A toxic work culture may involve bullying, harassment, or discrimination creating a hostile and uncomfortable environment for employees. Such as behaviors can lead to emotional distress, reduced job satisfaction, and a decline in overall well being. Lack of work life balance. A poor work culture often disregards the importance of work life balance. Employees may be expected to work long hours, take on excessive workloads, or face unrealistic deadlines, resulting in burnout and a negative impact on their personal lives. Resistance to change. In a poor work culture, there is often resistance to change, and the organization may get stuck in outdated practices, processes, and technologies, hindering progress and adaptability. Lack of employees' development. A poor work culture typically neglects employee development and growth opportunities, and this can lead to a stagnant workforce with limited skills, diminished motivation, and decreased job satisfaction. Negative attitudes and low morale. Poor work culture tend to foster negative attitudes, including cynicism, apathy, and disengagement among employees. Negative attitude and low morale. Lack of employment development. A poor work culture typically neglect employees' development and growth opportunities. This can lead to a stagnant workforce with limited skills, diminished motivation, and decreased job satisfaction. And negative attitude and low morale. है ना नेगेटिव एटीट्यूड बन जाता है लोग मोरल हो जाता है वो कल्चर लेंड टू फॉस्टर नेगेटिव एटीट्यूड्स इंक्लूडिंग cynicism, apathy, and disengagement among employees. Low morale becomes pervasive, resulting in reduced productivity, increased absenteeism, and a lack of commitment to organizational goals. Identifying and addressing these issues is crucial for organizations to cultivate a positive culture that fosters employees' well-being and satisfaction and productivity. Key concern Indian work culture. इंडियन वर्क कल्चर में की कंसर्न क्या है तो हसल कल्चर है सॉर्ट ऑफ इंटेंस वर्कहॉलिक रिमेन्स प्रेवलेंट इन इंडियन वर्कफोर्स एज इट डज इन मेनी अदर एशियन इंडस्ट्रीज दिस कल्चर इज फ्यूड बाय अ scarcity mindset which states that each worker must share opportunities and resources with over 1.3 billion other people and there are only so many resources available and this creates a sense of insecurity which keeps people trapped in the vices of toxic work environment. This fueled by scarcity mindset, ठीक है, and the practice of judging an employee based on a number of hours worked rather than the quality of his or her work is widespread not only in India but across Asia. The Kharoshi culture of Japan exemplifies the outcomes of this cultural notion. According to the ILO's Global Wage Report 2020, Indians endure some of the longest work hours and are among the lowest paid in the world. Working hours could be extended to 48 hours, placing India fifth among countries with the longest working hours. The recent epidemic brought to light a variety of difficulties brought forth by this hustling culture, such as too demanding workplaces and employees' fatigue. Furthermore, ossified refers to becoming inflexible, conventional, and resistant to change hierarchies plague the Indian workplace. Factors responsible for poor work culture among civil servants. पहला तो bureaucratic indifferences है. Bureaucracy lives in a privileged existence in ivory towers and is regarded as unconcerned about the needs of the people, particularly the weaker sections. Regardless of the success, bureaucracy continues to enjoy huge pay and promotions. Karl Marx expounded on such bureaucratic flaws. Lack of performance evaluation. Employees' performance is not appropriately reviewed in a fair, measurable, and objective manner. As a result, there is a dearth of rewards and recognition for outstanding performance, and resulting in low level of motivation and effort among workers. Inadequate performance accountability. Civil officials are not held accountable for poor performance, errors, or delays, and this fosters bad performance while failing to weed out the worst performers. Seniority principles. Promotions are developed on seniority and fulfillment of specific years of service, and not merit is not given sufficient weightage. Employees get complacent as a result, and the drive to perform is reduced. Job security, excessive work security, and lifelong service lead to complacency since employees assume and they will keep their job despite poor performance. Process oriented. In government, the emphasis on closely adhering to the rules and procedures rather than obtaining results. And the quality of finances available to the government is limited, particularly in developing nations, resulting in a lack of investment in human resource and office conditions. Poor training. Civil officials, particularly those on the bottom rungs, are not properly prepared to instill civil service principles and skills that will lead to increased productions. And this results in a lack of dedication, poor performance throughout the workforce. Measures needed to improve the work culture in civil services. ठीक है, क्या करेंगे? सबसे पहले सेंसिटिविटी ट्रेनिंग होनी चाहिए. क्रिश एग्रिस टेक्निक, ऑल्सो नोन एज टी ग्रुप टेक्निक ट्रेनिंग, aims to improve mutual understanding and respect among employees, resulting in stronger interpersonal relationships, and this lessens disagreement and boost morale. Public hearings should be held on a regular basis to address residents' issues in an open and effective manner. This increases responsiveness and enhances the quality of service delivery. In Rajasthan, this has been a success story known as Jan Sunwai. It always feedback mechanism. Organizations and employees should get clear and consistent feedback on their performance, and this motivates them to implement improvements and improve their operations. Public service guarantee. Legal procedures such as the Public Service Guarantee Act implemented in various Indian states or can be utilized to establish specific legal criteria for service delivery. And this creates a legal obligations for employees to perform their obligations while also raising employee awareness. Performance-based pay. Civil officials' salaries should be fully fixed and should include a component that increases with their performance, and this motivates and recognizes good achievements. CCTV surveillance and e-governance. Surveillance keeps an eye on employees, which boosts the incentive to keep work hard. And this also serves to prevent inappropriate behavior and learning from private sector practices, because the private sector work culture is perceived to have some advantages over the public sector. Some private sector practices can be adopted by the government, and this can include performance goals, performance-based remuneration, managerial autonomy, recruiting and firing convenience, and so forth. And इसी के साथ before declaring तो हम कहते हैं कि each employee should be viewed as a separate individual. Employee should be evaluated extensively on the basis of their performance. Personal relationship should take a back seat at work, and someone should not be treated differently just because he or she is a relative. Recognizing and rewarding top achievers is crucial. Instead of blaming individuals who did not perform well, encourage them to do better next time, and instead of immediately terminating them, give them another chance. It is a good idea to promote workplace debates. Employees must discuss issues among themselves in order to draw better conclusions. Everyone should be able to express themselves freely, and transparency at all levels is required for stronger employee connections and healthy company culture. It is a good idea to promote work culture debate. Employees must discuss issues among themselves in order to draw better conclusions. Everyone should be able to express themselves freely. Transparency at all levels is required for stronger employee connections and healthy company culture. Data manipulation and training are absolutely prohibited in the workplace and allow for the flow of information in the desired directions. And the organization needs employee-friendly rules and standards. The rules and regulations should benefit the employees. Employees are The organization needs employee-friendly rules and standards. The rules and regulations should be beneficial for employees. Employees are expected to follow the rules of the organization, maintaining high level of discipline and the work is crucial. A clear approach is inappropriate in the current situation. Bosses should serve as a mentor to their employees. Superiors are required to provide employees with guidance and guide them in is needed. In order to deepen their bonds, encourage employees to participate in team building activities. Conclusion: companies and organizations must prioritize the creation and maintenance of a positive work culture in order to promote a productive, engaged, and happy staff. Work culture is an essential component of every organization and may lead companies and organizations must prioritize the creation or maintenance of positive work culture in order to promote a productive, engaged, and happy staff. Work culture is an essential component of every organization and may have a considerable impact on employee morale, performance, and well-being. A positive work culture can promote productivity, creativity, and collaboration, whereas a negative work culture can hinder these qualities, resulting in a low morale and a high turnaround. फिर क्वालिटी ऑफ सर्विस डिलीवरी पढ़ेंगे. इसमें चैलेंजेस ऑफ क्वालिटी ऑफ सर्विस डिलीवरी आएगा पहले, फिर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ क्वालिटी ऑफ सर्विस डिलीवरी आएगा, एंड उसके बाद मेजर्स नीड फॉर इंप्रूवमेंट ऑफ क्वालिटी ऑफ सर्विस डिलीवरी, फिर कंक्लूजन आ जाएगा. सही है या कहीं पढ़ा नहीं है?